First, you're gonna preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And while that's preheating, you're going to brown your hamburger. You're gonna need a pound of hamburger. So cook up your hamburger. You can use chicken, turkey burger, and if you're a vegetarian, you can actually use refried beans, kidney beans, you know, pinto beans, anything like that to substitute.
So these are flour tortillas. I cut them into 1 inch, and I'm going to go ahead and fry them in a little bit of vegetable oil. And the reason I'm doing that is because with the flour tortillas, they tend to get a little bit soggy in this meal. So if you're using corn tortillas, you may not have to do this, but we use flour tortillas. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fry these up a little bit. Alright, so my hamburger's done. I went ahead and drained it. Now I'm going to add back in the hamburger with my taco seasoning. Any brand, doesn't matter. You just cook your hamburger with your taco seasoning like directed on your package. You basically just want them to be really crispy. These flour tortilla shells, these are from Aldi's, and it's just the small 10 count. And these are, you know, the small shells. And I used 5 of those. So I think 5 is going to be enough for us. Alright, so in here I went ahead and mixed tomato soup with diced tomatoes and green chilies. And again, this is just a generic Aldi's brand, so any brand will work. Go ahead and add it over here to my hamburger. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and added in some sliced black olives. To this, I'm going to go ahead and stir that in, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in some sharp cheddar cheese, shredded, and a half a cup to a cup, depending upon how cheesy you want this. You can also use any other sort of cheese that you would like in your tacos. It really all just depends on your taste preference. My large cooking pan, and I'm using a large one because I don't want this to bubble over and basically destroy my oven. So less cleaning for me. It would fit in a 9x9 pan. You just basically, you're going to even this out, and you're going to sprinkle the top with some cheese and cook for 15 to 30 minutes, depending upon your oven and the pan you're using and how much you're making. You want to cook it until the cheese is melted and it's kind of bubbly. You could go ahead and cook it a little longer till it's golden brown, but we're hungry now. That took like 10 minutes. Not that long at all in my oven. Another thing you can do, you can add crunch up Fritos and put on top of here. Lettuce, you know, the whole shebang basically. However you would make your taco. If you're like me and you prefer crunchy tacos, I'm going to go ahead and take those Tostitos chips and crinkle them on top of mine. I know some people, I've even heard of using nacho chips, Fritos, that sort of thing. So you can get really creative with this if you're like me and don't want the soft shells in here and your whole family would rather have the crunchy stuff. Just make it like you would in the pan, and then, you know, sprinkle it with cheese, bake it, and then crush up the chips on top. So you can try that. So we're going to go ahead and eat, and if you try it, let me know if you like it. Alright, bye guys!